Best-selling cookbook author Anne Byrn is here to save the day with a recipe from her latest book called what else? Anne Byrn Saves the Day. We welcome you back to Talk of the Town. Good to have you with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
All right, got the holidays right around the corner, and this is a dish that some folks may want to try.
I think you're going to want to. This is a recipe that came from my friend Beth Metter, who lives here in Nashville, but she's originally from Kentucky. It's called Kentucky Brown Sugar Pie, and I love it because it's people think of me as the cake mix doctor, but believe it or not, I can make a pie.
All right, well, let's show them how then.
That's right. It's really easy. It starts with dark brown sugar, a little bit of flour, salt. I've got that here in the saucepan, and then I'm going to, I've been pouring in milk. Essentially, you're making a pudding on top of the stove. Just a couple ingredients. Kids could make this. So easy, easy, easy. So that gets thickened up, and then you have 3 eggs. Okay, you got to separate your eggs because the yolks are going to go into the filling. Okay, but the whites are what you beat for the meringue. I just put the white in there too, but that's how it goes on television. Sorry about that. But then
we'll make it work.
That's right. So the yolks go into the filling, and the only trick is to sort of temper this. Once you get your pudding made, you put a little bit into the yolks to bring up the temperature, and then you pour them into to fill it. And then for your whites, you beat them with sugar and with a little cream of tartar to make this meringue. And so this really, there's only 2 secrets to making any kind of meringue pie: brown sugar, chocolate, meringue, lemon. This is a filling ready to go. You want to pour it into the shell warm. Your filling needs to be warm. And then when you put your meringue on, you want the meringue to go all the way to the edges. Okay? So you'll actually place it around the edges first and smooth it out, and then it goes into a 400-degree oven for about 8 minutes. Okay,
so I guess what's the trick, or what does that help if you do the edges first?
That seals the meringue. That's a good question.
Okay.
Yeah, it seals the meringue, and it stops it from shrinking back from the side of the crust.
Okay.
So it's just an easy trick.
Now, with any type of meringue pie, we should do that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
All meringue pies, put your filling in warm. Put your meringue onto warm filling, and then seal the outside with your beaten egg whites. Okay. And these were beaten a little bit ahead of time, so they're not as fluffy as they would be if you did this in your home kitchen and had it ready to go.
And there's what it looks like once you get it nice and
exactly.
You do that, it looks cool like that.
It goes into a 400-degree oven for about 8 minutes, and that's the secret to a meringue pie. It's really pretty easy. We have that as a, and please take a
You've got this, and also, you've got a couple of other things that I'm assuming that are in the cookbook. So these mini cinnamon rolls?
They're great, yeah. Mini cinnamon rolls, that's a recipe from North Carolina. And by the way, in this cookbook, there's just stories from people around the country. When I travel the country, I ask people, what is the best recipe you have? What recipe saves your day? And that's the focus of the book, is how you can save a day with a great recipe. So start with crescent roll dough.
All right, so that?
Super easy with that. Crescent roll dough, you roll it up with your cinnamon filling, cut them, slice and bake them, so it's really easy for the holidays.
And then you've also got pumpkin bread, a recipe that's in there?
Pumpkin bread, yes, pumpkin bread. We all have pumpkin bread, might as well make it different. This has chocolate chips and a little bit more spice, plus it's made with unsweet applesauce, so it's lower in fat.
As always, thank you very much for being with us.
It's great to be here at Leland.
This is recipe number 5264. It's available online right now at newschannel5.com. Anne's new book is called Anne Byrn Saves the Day. She is having a tasting and book signing tomorrow at 6:30 at Parnassus Books. She will also be an exhibitor at Christmas Village this weekend, where she's going to give out free samples and sign some books. So you'll find more about this and the details on our website at newschannel5.com. So we're going to start some sampling right now. But as always, thank you.
Great to be here.